Fun week here. All right, guys, I'll get rolling with you today. Captains, offensively, Ertz, and defensively, Sainmer still, and on the special teams, J-Mac. And all these guys, man, they bring a lot to our team in lots of different ways and standards and competing, and so we're all pumped to see these guys get this op. I'll rule 3 players out. That will be Bellore, linebacker Nick Bellore, cornerback Marshawn Lattimore, and kicker Austin Seibert. All the rest of the guys practiced, and we'll huddle up tonight and see how they do. But those are the 3 that won't play, ruling them out today.
How has Brian Robinson looked this week?
Yeah, today was the day to get speed, and so that was a good sign to see him and the rest of his teammates really get running. It was a kind of a ramp up, John, as you go. Think of a slower on Monday, a little faster yesterday, but today's the day you hit the marks to go up, and so he did a good job with that.
I know you guys have moved on from the Jahan trade months ago, but when you look back at the process, how you guys made the decision, hey, we want to go in a different direction, what do you kind of look back at that, and how does that kind of help shape what you guys have been doing overall with your internal conversations?
Well, I thought, number one, with Adam, we always said this best decisions, for the team at that time, Ben. And so whether that's, a trade or whatever that looks like, that's going to be kind of the driving force behind it. As you guys know, we didn't really talk about who's the 2 in that. We had a big, deep crew at receiver. Now that you've seen, kind of how the guys are used and where we're at. But that was the best op for the team. And John did a great job. He was here with us, and look forward to seeing him.
With Wiley and Cornelius, how's it looking for them going into this game?
Yeah, they both had good work yesterday. We did kind of some individual, and then we got really more today at full speed, not full speed, but enough where he could punch and go and be aggressive. And so Cornelius and Andrew both did a good job today.
Take 2 more.
Dan, your personal philosophy when deciding to give a guy a second chance in light of OZ and possibly moving on, but what do you think about when you want to?
I'm not sure what you mean by moving on. What are you saying?
Replacing.
Oh, understood. Sure. Well, I think you have to look at the whole body of work in terms of the work ethic, what you've seen before. And so, when you're going through it, you want to make sure there's not a pattern that comes up. And if that's the case, then it's somebody else's role to do that in punt return. But there's also a lot of work and trust that's been put into that. And so that's really where I look at it. And I'm at the top of everything, like protecting the team. And so that's where I stand on it.
Hey, Coach, when you had an opportunity to look at the Eagles film, what are some of the things that you've seen that they do really well?
I'll start for their defense. I thought their 5 down fronts, the 4 down fronts, I thought the safeties down when they're back, the disguise. I thought Coach Fangio does a very good job and has for a long time, Kendi, into that space. I love the aggressiveness of their corners, playing tight coverage onto people. So there'll be a lot of contested throws and contested throws and catches. The interior part of their guys, big guys with size and guys that can rip off the edge. So a good challenge that way. Offensively, I felt run game-wise was similar to what we have seen. Their line coach and staff there has done a fantastic job through the years in the run game, and they've added an explosive player to the mix in Saquon. Kellen, I thought, added probably different, his flavor and elements to the drop-back game to go. But the addition of Barkley has really been, as it's been proven, a big addition for them this year. Special teams-wise, big place kicker, that can hit it from deep. So the field position for us is going to be a big deal in this game. That's where I think of them all at the top, and known quantity, tough group, and so for us, heading up there, division game, it's really cool. We're pumped.
All right. Thanks, Coach.
All right, you guys have a good one. We'll see you there, okay? Thank you, everybody, for hustling.